Sweet. So what's up, fellas? It's Mike. And we're going to go ahead and start our show off. So I was taking a look. I was like, why the hell is there only 160 people on? Oh, that's why. YouTube hasn't syndicated my video yet and hasn't sent it out to our 40,000 subscribers. So I'm taking a look right at it right now. It says published 0%. That really sucks. So not a big deal, but we're going to continue forward. Probably once it gets published, you guys will know right away because we'll probably go over 300. Let's hop into the chat room really quick, see what's going on in there. We had a busy night. Sorry to start it a little bit later, but we just put up the Angel the Angel winners for Huntington Beach for the VIP tickets. So the two winners of that better take a camera and bring us back some pictures of the VIP section because I've been to it before and it's really badass. And let's see what else. What's going on? We've also got the new PBN Idiot song that just went up. That's already gone viral and it's gonna have like 10,000 views by tomorrow. Cause Stick to Drum's the fucking man, absolutely. And let's see what else. I want to give a quick shout out to a company that may help out a lot of paintball players, especially a lot of paintball teams and a lot of paintball stores and paintball fields. And I just came in contact with them about 3-4 months ago and I placed some orders with them. It's pretty cool, but the website is www.thebatterystoreusa.com. thebatterystoreusa.com. It's run by a girl named Tammy Allen. Real sweetheart, really good customer service, and they sell 9 volts on there for about $1 a piece. And they're not just like dog shit Rayovacs or, you know, Radio Shack batteries or anything like that, man. They're genuine energizers. And probably for paintball players, the thing I really like the most about the 9 volts is that they come with the plastic caps on the top of them when they come in the boxes. So, you know, when you get the boxes in the mail, the plastic tabs or the tabs are already on here. So if you put these in your, you know, put this in your toolkit, as long as the plastic tab stays on top, you don't have to worry about this thing touching against one of your Allen keys or one of your wrenches or your pliers or something like that and shorting out and you having a dead battery in there. Or even worse, like what's happened to me, it ends up leaking. You leak the battery acid all over the place and you end up ruining your toolbox. But anyway, go check them out. thebatterystoreusa.com. It's run by a girl named Tammy Allen, and I used to run the Workers, and I had a discount through Batteries Plus, and these actually end up being even cheaper than my Workers through the discount, and they're genuine fresh energizers. They got the AA's, the AAA's, and stuff like that. You paintball players that are, you know, that are opportunists, let me tell you what, you buy some of these for, you know, $1 a piece when you're at the field, sell them for $2 a piece. Once you get through your case of 72, you just made 72 bucks. Believe me, you'll go through them really fast too. Sell them for $2 each. That's what's going on with that. I think if you get to, I think you buy 2 cases, they have free shipping. The shipping on 1 case isn't that bad. She uses the flat rate shipping. I think it's only like $5 or $6. So gotta definitely give a probe out for that. Especially you guys that shoot spool valve markers. You need good batteries, especially in spool valve markers if you're trying to run your dwell lower. So go check them out, thebatterystoreusa.com. And let's see what else is going on. We do have the winners of the Living Legends 3-thread. Paul just sent them over, and I'm going to be putting those up here in a bit. So I'm pretty excited about that. Giving away a Mini, a Prophecy LTD, a tank, pack. I think they're also giving away a case of CPX paint at the event. Gloves, pants, jerseys, hat, and also a t-shirt. So there's like 10 different packages. So I'm gonna be putting those winners up here in a bit. Also tonight we've got Jonathan. You guys that are Mini fans, and I know there's a lot of them out there, you guys that are Mini fans, Mini owners, definitely go check out this site that we're going to be interviewing the owner with. It's a brand new site called pimpmini.com. Go check it out. It's basically a kind of an owner's group of Mini fanatics, and it's going to have all the upgrades and stuff like that. It's an up-and-coming site. Looks pretty good. It's definitely a good thing to do because there's a lot of Mini owners that are out there, and I don't think the gun's going away anytime soon. So we'll get the radio, we'll get the phone all warmed up here, and let's see here. Maybe take a couple phone calls to see what's going on out there. Hey, what's up? You're on the radio.
Hey, Mike. I just had two really quick questions.
Yeah, what's up?
First of all, I've been listening to the radio for a while, and a couple of shows ago when you were on, a guy asked for the LT over AM, and you said the LT was actually more bendable, so it'd be better to get.
Right. Well, the thing that I'm thinking of with the LT, and for you guys that don't know what he's talking about, is the E-Tech 3 comes in two models. It comes with the E-Tech 3 LT, which is it's got a composite frame, and it's also got the other one, which is the AM, which is the all metal. You know, you guys have, you know, you see me play on the videos and stuff like that, dude. I'm always diving the snake and stuff like that. Not all of those dives are perfect, so you know, if you know, I think the LT is, you know, the reason why I say the LT is if you drop your gun or if your gun falls out of your hand or you take a bad dive or something like that, I think the LT would probably be a little more forgivable than the AM. You know, I think the composite at least has the ability to bend a little bit and then snap back into position, whereas opposed to the AM, if it bends, it's going to stay that way. So mostly what I'm talking about is if you dive in and your chest hits your tank and you end up bending or tweaking your grip frame. So, but that's pretty much it. I mean, I've got both the guns here. I mean, they both shoot really, really good. The LT is a little bit lighter, and you'd never know the difference, that's for sure.
Okay.
So, I mean, personally, what I would do is, you know, there's a lot of paintball players have got a little bit more money to spend. They don't want anything to do with any sort of plastic or composites on their gun. They're going to want to get the all metal. You know, paintball players maybe on a budget, maybe want a gun that's, you know, the lightest guns that are on the market, go with the LT. So, you know, personally, I don't really see any difference. One's going to be lighter, the other one's going to have less kick. You know, so that's pretty much the biggest difference between the two. Other than that, they're functionally exactly the same. They shoot great.
Okay. And my second really quick question is, are you gonna ever do a giveaway for paintball caddies?
We did. Well, we had David Clark from Paintball Caddy on the other night. We gave away 10 paintball caddies. I'll see if I can get him back on and do it again. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we gave away 5 in the Players Club and 5 in the General Forum, and those were limited edition. I think they were like a fluorescent orange. I think there was only like 12 of them made, and he shipped them out, and everybody got them. I love Paintball Caddy, dude. They're the best shit ever. I still use mine from like 8 years ago, but you know, the new ones they make right now are really cool too.
Yeah, my friend keeps bugging me to get one. I don't really have any extra. So.
Yeah.
Fun, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it, dude. I mean, let me tell you what. I mean, that's one of the few investments I've made into paintball that has really paid off like 100 times over. Was the Paintball Caddy. I mean, you know, I can't begin to tell you how many times as I got home, I've emptied out all my pods into it, and emptied out my loader into it, and next weekend that paint is just as fresh as it was when I took it out of the bag. So yeah, I mean, I highly recommend paintballcaddy.com. I've been a big fan of his products. I gave it a TechPB award last year as one of the best $25 and under investments in paintball, and believe me, it's, you know, the day you stop hand feeding your paintballs into your loader or wasting paint trying to pour it out of the bag into your loader, I mean, you know, you'll waste $25 in paint just over the course of 2 or 3 weekends trying to feed paint, you know, trying to manually load paint into it. So
yeah.
So, but yeah, if you can, next $25 you get, definitely buy one of those, dude. You'll thank me. Trust me, you'll thank me.
Okay.
So cool, man. I appreciate the call. All right, take it easy. So sweet. So we'll take maybe 1 or 2 more phone calls, and then we'll get in touch with Jonathan from pimpmini.com, see what's going on that site. Hey, what's up? You're on the radio. Hello? Missed that call. All right, so I guess we'll take 1 more call, and then we'll call John at pimpmini.com. So you guys want to call in? Phone number is 813-671-6536. So what'd you guys think in the chat room? What'd you guys think of the latest PB and Idiot song? I was fucking dying, dude. I was dying. I thought that was one of the funniest songs ever. Hey, what's up? You're on the radio.
Oh, yo, I got a question.
What's up?
What's the difference between a spool valve and a poppet valve?
It's just a different operation. I've got a video up that'll show you, that'll go into a little bit more detail. Yeah. But the biggest difference is the spool valve uses basically it's 2 parts that slide over each other that let the air out. The poppet valve, basically it's a kind of looks like a golf tee inside of the gun that you got to hit with force. You know, there's a site that's out there called zdspb.com. So like Zebra, Donkey, Steve, PB as in paintball.com, ZDSPB.com. He's got these great animations that'll show you exactly how they work, how the air flows through the gun and everything like that. The guy's name is Andy, and he's a great tech, and his website's a great resource.
Okay.
But yeah, but you know, it's you know, some people really prefer one over the other. For many people, the spool valve guns are going to be a little bit quieter, such as the DM. The DMs are going to be a little bit quieter. Some people like the efficiency and the lightweightness of the poppet valve guns, like the Ego. So every one of them's got a trade-off. You know, the poppet valve guns generally are going to be a little bit lighter, but they're also going to be a little bit louder. But then also they're going to be a little more air efficient. The poppet valve guns, or the spool valve guns, are generally going to be a little bit quieter, but they're also going to be a little heavier. And you know, and you know, also they're going to use a little bit more air. So there's trade-offs to every single one of them, you know. So I know a lot of professional players generally tend to like spool valve guns because they think that they can hear better. Yeah. You know, so when they're out there, they can pay attention a little bit better as opposed to having a louder poppet valve gun. But then again, also it goes the other way in the NPPL where they shoot a lot of paint where they need the efficiency. So, you know, I personally have not found really any sort of advantage of one or the other. You know, but I do know it's a big-time personal preference thing. Big-time personal preference thing. So, yeah, definitely check out ZDSPB.com and check out the animations, and also check out the TechPB video I put up a few years back on spool versus poppet valve, and that might help you make a better decision when you're purchasing a gun.
All right, thanks, man.
All right, buddy, take it easy.
Me too.
All right, bye-bye. So, sweet. So, I'm going to get some music on here really quick, and I'm going to give Jonathan a call from Pimp Mini and get him on the radio for a few minutes. I'll be right back. All right, fellas, and we are here with Jonathan from PimpMini.com. John, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Mike. How you doing?
Oh, doing good, doing good. So cool. So you got a new paintball website. Tell me about it.
Well, it's basically a website dedicated to the Pimp Mini paintball marker.
Okay.
We started with the intention to kind of clear up some of the imprecise information that's out there. You know, and kind of, you know, just build a community of owners. We have, you know, we're gonna have several contests, several video contests, you know, within the, you know, every week. You can upload videos, you can chat back and forth, you know, the forum. You know, it's just going to be a fun community for, you know, owners. Almost like some of our here on the East Coast, we're good friends with the Angel Owners guys, and we took a lot of their ideas and kind of threw them around and said, hey, this would be cool, this would work. Let's take it to the next level for an owners group and add in the social networking aspect.
Very cool. Now you've also got you're also starting to be. You've been in touch with Key Action Sports, right? So you're getting some of their support, the distributors and the manufacturers of the Invert Mini, correct?
He has been very cool to us. Actually, originally when the site in its infancy was basically just it's totally organic. A couple guys sitting around talking about hey, let's get a mini site together. We contacted Invert, T basically responded, with open arms. They loved the idea, and basically, it's just been kind of a match made in heaven right now. They basically give us the okay to talk about the mini, promote it. It's a good friendship.
Very cool. Very cool. Now, if you could, talk to me about your experience with the Mini. How long have you been shooting it? How long have you owned one? How many have you owned and stuff like that? 'Cause I know it's going to be a lot of, it's a pretty common question when people, are considering signing up with an owners group. Is, the owner of the site, how long have they been using it and stuff like that? They obviously don't want to go there and trust the judgment of somebody who's maybe never played before and just happened to buy the URL. So tell me a little bit about yourself, how long you've been using Minis, stuff like that.
Yeah, well, absolutely. The Mini itself, I've only been using the Mini for about a year now.
Okay.
My love for the Mini came from way back when I used to play in the late 90s. I was a huge Automag, RT lover. I wanted to have one so bad when I was a kid. I used to play in the backyard just with my Mavericks and PGPs and stuff like that, and you see the guys with the Cockers and the Automags, and at the time it's like, oh, that's such a cool gun.
Yeah.
So that's where the love affair kind of started. Like a year ago, it was a V2 that I had, and basically, actually, to tell you the truth, one of my deciders to go forward with the website was actually your first review. It was, I think, what happened was I ended up going through the gun, the V2. I didn't really have too many problems with it. And your review was, I believe it was of a V1 of release. And basically, I was kind of like, wow, I don't really have these problems. And then I going through other paintball forums. Came to determination, there's a lot of problems. There's, and a lot of work needs to be done. Especially, if we get it to the point where it's at net, it wasn't done. Your review definitely helped that.
And in my review, and a lot of people obviously, my reviews aren't absolutely perfect, and my experiences with markers are not going to be the same as everyone else's.
Right.
My experience when I had the SLG, our SLG performed flawlessly, probably for 20, 30 cases before we sold it. We never had a problem with it. And then there's other people saying that the SLG has problems. The first couple of minis that I had, I actually bought the gun mostly for my wife, and this was back before we had kids, and the first couple ones we had a lot of problems. And we had the first, the 1.1 boards and stuff like that, they were shutting off on us and stuff like that, and it just... that was when the review went up. She tried it out. The gun kept shutting off on her. I was having accuracy problems with it. Then I tried it out, and I was having problems with it. And after about 10, 15 cases, I put the video up, But I also know that the Mini's gone through a ton of revisions, since that video went up back a few years ago, which is why we're going to go back and revisit the gun,
Yeah, fantastic. I was going to ask you about that, Mike. I was actually just going to plead with you to revisit your review on the V3. Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, we're going to be revisiting the gun. We have a red one here that we just got in back about a month ago. We shot it at the field. We took it out of the box and chronographed it, made sure we didn't have any problems out of the box. It shot great. So far, I even showed it to Willie, and I was like, boy, I tell you what, this is a lot different than the Minis we had in the past. You don't feel the the tinging of the bolt when you would shoot, because I remember that was something that I had before. When you would shoot it, you'd feel the vibration of the spring. I didn't feel that. So far so good. So we're gonna restart the video. I'm just gonna pretend it's a new gun and try it over again. So I want,
not to get the cat out of the bag, but Mike, there's a great deal of surprises coming up for the Mini, especially in the aftermarket world. I can't say too much, but the web, Pimp Mini's definitely going to cover it all, and we're in contact with the individuals that will release that information.
Cool.
There's a lot of surprises coming with the Mini. So again, it's a style, and the feel. It was my first love, with the Automag, and this kind of rekindles it. I really like the gun. I really do. I mean, there are obviously a great deal of other markets out there that can do the job. But for the mid-range market, Mike, I like it. And for a D3, D4 player, those guys that are just out in a sweltering heat, just to have fun and stuff, it's a little lighter for them, to kick back and wait for staging and stuff. I don't know. I have just all good things to say. Probably the crazy Mini guy.
Well, and I know they've sold a ton of them. You know what I mean? And sometimes, too, what a lot of people have got to understand, too, about guns is that sometimes the guns that end up selling the best are the ones that get the worst rap, because, they may have 10,000 people that the gun shoots great, but then you're going to have that one person that's persistently trolling the forums with a bad experience. And you're not going to really see anybody else going in there and backing the gun up. So, it is what it is. I mean, I know that if all of the guns had as many problems as the one I originally had, they probably would have stopped production on them, but I know they've sold, probably hundreds of thousands of these guns. So, and I know, a lot of, even the manufacturer said, it just like all guns, just like the Geo's going through it right now. All guns, when they first come out, have problems. When they first come out, they always have problems. The Geo, when it first came out, had some issues, and they resolved it. And a lot of markers, when they first came out, they have issues, and they resolve it. When I was testing out the Mini was brand new on the market, and I tested it out, and I put my review up. But now, here we are 2 years later, they probably fixed a lot of the problems, so yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to revisit the Mini, and I'll definitely let you guys know what I think of it and stuff like that. So
fantastic.
Yeah.
We have a few contests going on, Mike. Just to promote the launch of the site, we got one video contest for all of you guys that have Minis. Basically, the motif of the site is can you dig it? It's a little pimpish action, from the Warriors movie, So basically, what we want is just the videos of guys sliding into their bunkers, real hard, hardcore guys, playing hard with their Minis,
Sweet.
We'll accept anything.
Sweet. Well, I'll see. I might be practicing this weekend. Maybe I'll throw my entry into the hat also.
Oh man, that would be fantastic. I'd love to see that.
Sweet. Sweet. So cool. Well, there is a contest for the TechPB listeners right now, and for you guys that you guys go over there, if you guys that are Mini owners or even not Mini owners, go over there and sign up on their forum. If you put this password in there, you're going to be entered in to win. What exactly are you guys giving away on this one? This contest?
Yeah, we're actually giving away our new headband. We actually have we have like a whole animation thing going on, and we it has its own style. Some people call it quirky, and some but it has we have some pretty cool colors. I'm just doing a random drawing for the headbands. So if you're going in there, we'll do a random drawing. We'll pull your name by the end of the week, and it'll be listed inside the forum, and you'll be contacted, and we'll ship it out to you.
Sweet. All right, here you guys go. You guys are listening right now over at pimpmini.com. If you go into the contest, the password is basically Kitty's record when she stepped up to Mike Phillips and tried to play me in one-on-one. What is Kitty's record playing against Mike in one-on-one? The password is 0-4, baby. Oh yeah.
0-4. Kitty tried getting me to change the password to "you suck."
Yeah.
I like that.
So the new password, the new Kitty approved password is 0-4. That's right. Go type that in, and you'll be entered to win a headband over at pimpmini.com. Sweet, and also I'm getting this in, just coming in right now through the chat, through the chat room, and I'm not sure if you've been able to check this out yet, or if you've got any intelligence on it, or any behind the scenes intel on it. There's a new marker coming out that looks a really heavy clone of the Mini called the Iota Blazer.
The Iota Blazer, yes, there is. Yep.
What's the story on that? I haven't done much research on it, but since it really mirrors the Mini, what have you found out?
It literally looks like the Shocker and an Angel effect, and if I could say that, literally, and that this is the aftermath. I've contacted the owners and the manufacturers. They've kindly responded with their PR department in regards to doing like a head-to-head off with Pimp Mini in regards to specs and such. Still a good positive vibe, if they're able to do that, open-heartedly. It should be funny. But other than that, no, I don't have too much information on it. It looks interesting. It just has a cool kind of sleek look to it, but I'm not sure if it's really a Mini.
Okay, well, if you can maybe follow that story up, whatever information you guys come across on this new Iota Blazer, check out pimpmini.com, and I'm sure he'll have some news posted up.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, cool, John. I really appreciate you hopping on TechPB Radio. As you guys, like I just said, head over to pimpmini.com, put in the password, which is 0 and in the forums, and you'll be entered in to win a pimpmini.com headband.
Hey, Mike, thanks for having me, man. I really appreciate it.
All right, cool, dude. We'll be in touch. Thank you very much. Hey, stay on the radio, okay?
All right.
All right, guys, sit tight. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back on. So, going to be a quick show tonight because I got a shitload of studying. I got family coming in this weekend for the Easter weekend. So, we're going to do a little Easter egg hunt. It's going to be pretty cool. I get to get on my bunny suit. Alright, let's announce the winners of the Living Legends 3 raffle. So, I got them right here in my hand. And hopefully some of these people are listening. Most of these prizes are going to be picking up at the event. But, here we go. One case of Living Legends event paint goes to David Taz Joseph. The Prophecy LTD loader goes to Stephen, how do you say it? Placencia? Yep, there you go. Stephen Placencia just won a Prophecy LTD loader. That's like a $230 loader. Tyler Coleman just won a pants, jersey, and gloves. Empire LTD pants, jersey, and gloves. You're gonna have to contact Paul to get your whatchamacallit, to get the sizes. Alex Ulrich just won a PMI Pure Energy Ultra 2 tank, 70-4500. That's a good size for people that are taller. Kyle Pearson just won the Invert Mini. Kyle Pearson, you won the Invert Mini. I've got it right here in my hands, and we're going to be sending this out to Kyle Pearson. I got to hopefully get his address from Paul. All right. Chris Ayalo. This is Crazy Little. Fucking, he wins Empire Flex Fit hat. Good job, Crazy Little. You won a hat, which I'll probably be wearing. Ben Cothy wins a Empire t-shirt. Charlie Grazzini wins the XLT gear bag. That's a good gear bag, too. Anthony Cordaro wins the Liquid Hinge Pack, the 3+6, and Mark Sheenan wins the Event Goggles. Pretty sweet. So I'm going to hop in really quick. And let's see here. It's in the forums. Let's see here. I'm going to post this up really quick in the chat room so you guys can see who won what. There we go. So I just put it up in the chat room, and think that's all we got for you guys tonight. So I don't know what's going on with the new YouTube format. They want to change it. They want to change it. It ain't gonna stop me from putting videos up. But it is what it is. So. There's the giveaways. Also, we've also got the new winners of the Angel VIP tickets. Those are also in the booth. And also, you guys go to pimpmini.com and put in 0 and 4 into the forums, and you'll get a chance to win a pimpmini.com headband. And also, like I said before, the you guys that are looking for good batteries, go check out the Battery Store USA. It's run by a girl named Tammy Allen. And what do you get? Energizer 9 volts for like $1 each. So pretty sweet. And that's it. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. We get some music on and keep it going for a little while longer. And hopefully we'll have some videos for you guys beginning next week.